Good morning, I'm Kristen Folletti and welcome to News Desk on SiliconANGLE TV for Monday, April 1st, 2013. Here's your SiliconANGLE Daily Roundup. Google's Cesar Chavez doodle has some of its users up in arms. The search giant replaced the familiar Google logo on its homepage yesterday with a special Cesar Chavez logo to commemorate the Latino civil rights leader on the 86th anniversary of his birthday. Many users were angered by what they considered a slight to Christianity, believing that Easter was a more deserving event to honor. Conservative blog Twitchy blasted Google and expressed appreciation towards Bing for using an image of Easter eggs for the search home screen. Users expressed their outrage on Twitter for most of the day, some going so far as to say they were switching to Bing permanently. Google has yet to comment about the uproar. Could the Great Firewall of China extend around Russia as well? A new law which took effect in November has already been used to remote material from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and could lead way to more restrictions on internet content providers. The law's intended purpose is to stop child pornography and restrict content that promotes drug use and suicide. Companies like Facebook and Twitter have been especially cooperative with the Russian government, already deleting several posts, but not everyone is surrendering to the Russian authorities so easily. Google's video site YouTube has already filed a lawsuit to challenge the law. Though many are upset with the Russian government's disregard for free speech, calling the new law absurd and even harmful, it is likely that the Great Firewall of Russia is here to stay, despite any legal outcome from the YouTube lawsuit. In the war of file sharing, BitTorrent sites are staging an impressive comeback. 2 years ago, the top 10 file sharing solutions, BitTorrent sites were in the minority. One-click hosting sites dominated the internet, making up 8 of the top 10. Everything changed for the so-called cyber lockers on January 19, 2012, when the U.S. Department of Justice shut down MegaUpload, the most popular cyber locker solution. MegaUpload CEO Kim Dotcom was arrested and his assets frozen. As other prominent one-click hosting companies changed their policies and reduced the scope of their services, BitTorrent sites stepped in to fill the gap. Today, the popular torrent site, The Pirate Bay, is leading the way as the most used file-sharing solution. 5 of the top 10 solutions are torrent sites. Kim.com's new file-sharing venture, Mega, didn't make a spot on the list yet. If his comeback is successful, the cyberlocker industry might experience a resurgence in popularity. BlackBerry fans won't have to settle for Apple or Android tablets if a leaked product roadmap is accurate. The leaked document details the device maker's product plans through 2014. According to the plans, a BlackBerry tablet, thought to be a full-size model to compete with the iPad, is scheduled to be released later this year. BlackBerry's first foray into the tablet space was a disaster. The playbook was panned by consumers, causing the company to take a $485 million charge off due to unsold inventory. The launch of BlackBerry 10 on the new Z10 Touch device has helped to reinvigorate the company, and they're now ready to take another crack at the tablet market. According to the roadmap, BlackBerry also has plans for a brand new form factor. Next year, the company will release jumbo BlackBerry phones known as phablets to compete with devices like the Samsung Galaxy Note. Lenovo, the second largest smartphone supplier in China, is jumping into the chip design business. The maker of ThinkPad laptops is creating a special unit that will focus on smartphone and tablet chips in an effort to decrease reliance on other companies. Lenovo has used Samsung technology for a number of its smartphones, but when they were denied access to Samsung's latest processor, the Exynos chip, the conflict of interest became evident. Lenovo is Samsung's greatest rival in China, with about 13% of the market compared to Samsung's 18%. If Lenovo's efforts are fruitful, they may be able to supply other device makers with chips, challenging Samsung's dominance in that category as well. eBay is buying its way into India as a $50 million investment in Delhi-based Snapdeal. Analysts are calling this a strategic move in eBay's e-commerce chess game with Amazon. The race is on, and both companies are looking for ways to achieve a big e-commerce presence in India. Snapdeal is thought to be a good match for eBay now that they've ditched the daily deal business model made famous by Groupon and pivoted to the marketplace model. eBay is expected to earn more than $11 billion in revenue in 2015 from the marketplace model. With close to $10 billion in surplus cash to invest outside the U.S., we can expect more strategic investment announcements from eBay in the future. Finally, we have breaking news about Google's plan to shut down Google Reader. According to internal sources, Google chose to shut down the immensely popular RSS reader in order to divert resources to Google chairman Eric Schmidt's pet project, Google Gags. Prior to the Google Reader announcement, the Google Gags development team already contained at least 50 developers. Their efforts were revealed today with a number of high-profile products hitting the web. Google Maps Treasure Mode was revealed. Users are invited to explore 2D hand-drawn landmarks, find hidden treasures, and hopefully avoid dangers along the way. The Google Gags team is also responsible for handling the conclusion of the 8-year-long YouTube contest. The popular video site will be shut down for several years as Google tabulates the votes to determine the best video ever created. Speculations about the Google Gags StreetSense vehicles spotted recently in San Francisco were right on mark. As many analysts predicted, the StreetSense technology powers the newly announced Google Knows search feature. Google Knows allows users to find out what their search queries smell like. StreetSense has captured and indexed millions of atmospheric miles of naturally occurring and artificial aromas. In partnership with the popular Blue Man Group, Gmail is shedding useless primary colors in favor of a color that will push the boundaries of what email can do: blue. After 6 years of development, the Google Gags team believes that the color blue will revolutionize how email is done. In blue. Everything in blue. And it's automatic. Your text, the layout, everything blue. Also in other Google news, users of Google Analytics will be in for a surprise as astronauts on board the International Space Station have been busy surfing the web today. A quick check of the real-time map overview will show that all 41 employees of the ISS control room have been hitting each page on the internet today. A huge task, even for rocket scientists. And that's your SiliconANGLE Daily Roundup for Monday, April 1st, 2013. For continued coverage on tech innovation and the latest breaking analysis, join us mornings here at News Desk on SiliconANGLE TV. Have a happy April Fools.